I said I was gonna make a video on Wednesday, and today is Wednesday, and I am out of school for the summer, and yes, it is Wednesday. I don't believe I explained why I'm out of school on a Tuesday, because I got out of school yesterday. Yesterday was my last day. I don't think I explained why in that video, why that was my last day, but the reason is because at the high school I go to, we have EOCs or SLOs for our exam, and then we have a final, which is given by the teacher. The final is given by the teacher. The EOC and the SLO, the SLO I think is done by the school itself. The EOC is done by a third party, I believe. I'm not entirely sure. I don't really care. But my grades were above 75. Like, my final average was above 75 for every single one of my classes, so I was allowed to exempt my finals, which is something the principal decided to do this year, which I'm cool with. But yeah, so that means I don't have to go to school anymore, because finals are Wednesday through Friday, and I don't have to do finals, so I'm good. But as you'll see, I am back in the tutorial area here in Dark Souls 3. No, this is not the same footage as the last episode. I actually did another character. The character that you saw in I guess it was yesterday's video, because I think it went up on Tuesday. It took a while to upload for some reason. But the last video, that build was intended to be a strength build, and it's not a bad character. I had started building it as a strength build, and then I realized everyone and their mother, literally, if their mother played Dark Souls, they're probably using a strength build. So I decided I would be slightly different and do a dex build. And then I found out that anyone that runs a dex build is usually running a bleed dex build. So I'm not going to do bleed dex build. I mean, I might use a katana, but I'm not going to build up luck and hollowing for the whole massive bleed effect. Not doing any of that. I'm just doing a pure dex build. No bleeding. But, yeah. So, I made a new character, and I fight everything again. And this run with this character made me feel really good, because it started off just so great. I did the whole, I think it's called Crystal Lizard. I did the whole Crystal Lizard fight without well, I didn't do the whole fight. I did most of the fight without taking any damage. I think I got hit once, maybe twice. I know I got hit once. But yeah, and that was it. I did Crystal Lizard fight practically flawlessly. The battle with Gundyr, I hope I said his name right, went really well also. I only had to do it one time. Don't remember how close it was, but I think it was a close fight. Yeah. But, I've been really enjoying Dark Souls. It's pretty fun. Oh, wait. I just remembered. The whole point of this update video was to, explain why I wasn't making videos, not why I'm out of school. Okay. Reason I haven't been making videos is because I moved. Now, this wasn't I want to move, this was I had to move, because of complicated legal loopholes that you can use to put someone into foreclosure. But hey, get a house from a bank. It's usually safer than buying it from just a person on its own, and never pay in cash. Always do a priority mail check or something, so they can't return it. But hey, that's whatever. So yeah, I moved in with my grandparents-in-law, I think is the proper way to explain what they are. They're my in-laws, but they're my grandparents. So living with them, and I'm not exactly in a closed room. I'm kind of in a downstairs living room area, basically. That's the best way to explain it. And yeah, so when people are here, they can hear me talking, like, just plain as day. It's like I'm talking to myself. So it's really weird to record videos. So I've just not really been wanting to do that, because if you knew my grandmother, oh boy, she knows some stuff about computers. I'll give her that. But she knows zero about video games. Like, I'm on YouTube watching a video, and it has a face cam and everything. I forget, who was it? I forget who it was. It might have been, Jacksepticeye, I don't remember. I was watching something on YouTube, and she asked, what game is this? Like, she thought that it was me playing the game, even though there was a face cam, and that clearly was not my face. But hey, you know, whatever. And then, I don't want to hear my grandparents in the background of a video. I don't want that. Not really interested in that. But yeah, but now that I'm out of school, like right now is a great example. My granddad, he's in Alabama for, I believe, a family reunion. And my grandmother works. She still works. I don't know how old she is, but she still works. I think she's in her 50s, I think. But she still works. So she's at work right now. And my little brother, he's at school. My mum took him to school. And unfortunately, the way we moved an hour away from where we used to live. So we have to, you know, it's actually not that bad as far as waking up goes, because we wake up the same time we would wake up to get on the bus. But we have to wake up at that time and get in a car instead. But yeah, other than that, it's okay, it's whatever. But yeah, let's see, what else? Is there anything else I need to talk about? No, not that I can think of. Yeah, let me look at his name. Yeah, it looks like Gundyr. I think I pronounced it right. But yeah, Gundyr here. It was a good fight with him. I think it was a close fight. Pretty sure it was, but I won on the first try, so that's good. Also, I included the I don't know his name. I don't know his name. He's the boss in the, what's it called? The High Wall of Lothric area. Like that area, the boss there. It's some like kind of fat looking dude that's on all fours. He has a mace. Or she, I don't know what it is. It could be an animal. It could be genderless. But yeah, I have the fight with that, which is coming up very soon, because the fight with Gundyr here is winding down, which is great. Just gonna give that a second. Okay, I was wrong about the fight with Gundyr being close. It was not close at all. I still had about 55 to 60% of my health, and 3 Estus flasks. So, it wasn't that close. I did really good on that fight. So yeah, and right here, I found this area, and I recognized it. I was like, this is a boss area. I want to summon. Because I knew that the Sword Master, or whatever his name is, was going to be there. And then there was Sunbros. So I was like, oh, I'm going to grab a Sunbro as well. And Swordmaster didn't really do anything, but Sunbro, his name's Poopyhead. It's a great name, by the way. Yeah, he was amazing for this fight, because by myself, the amount of damage I was doing, it would have taken a decent amount of time to kill the boss. But with Sunbro here, Poopyhead, whatever you want to call him, he did a lot more damage than I did. I only have a +2 Uchigatana, so yeah. I need to, as the pros say, get good. I'm just waiting to run into a giant dad build. Oh, that's gonna suck. Yeah. I haven't really done any of the PvP yet. I got invaded once by a purple phantom, or a mad phantom, but I don't know if it's a person or a NPC, because I went into an area and it said invaded by blah blah blah. I don't remember his name. It was like Knight something, I think. He was using, what was his, I think he had a Flamberg for his sword. I don't know what type of shield or armor he was using, but the sword looked like the Flamberg. So, and when I ran into him, I had barely any health and no Estus left, so I ran back to the bonfire and healed, and slowly made my way back to go fight the dude. But whenever I got back, like I was making my way there slowly to save health and to just in case the guy chased me. No, he didn't chase me at all. He re-invaded whenever I got back to that area. He reappeared like he did the first time in the same spot. So I don't know if he's an NPC or a person, because I thought if it was a person he'd be able to chase me. He wouldn't have to be unsummoned and re-invade me. I don't know. But hey, yeah, that fight went terrible because I'm not good at PvP at all. That is literally my first time doing any PvP in any Dark Souls game. I did play Dark Souls 1, but I didn't buy Xbox Live. I just played it on my Xbox. So yeah. Whatever. I've never done PvP. I'm not good at it at all. But I'm gonna try and get into it. I'm gonna try my best to get good at the PvP. But yeah. I don't know. Whenever my character gets built up a bit more, I might do a kind of a overview of its stats and how I set it up. But other than that, I think I'll be doing boss fights, because nothing really interesting happens while walking around in Dark Souls. If I was co-oping with one of my friends, Cap DS or Capital DS, it'd be interesting. It'd be a lot of rage. But he is probably not going to download the game if I was to give it to him, because he knows that he's not going to be able to beat the tutorial boss. But hey, you know, whatever. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.